you out here to Thailand?
Thailand it wasn't intentional. I didn't come out here intentionally. I came out here as a result of me having a relationship with a girl in the Philippines, which I didn't know that she had a boyfriend or a husband. So because I wasn't aware of this, and by the time I did find out, and I was really upset that this person was living with me for 4 months, and I never saw any signs of this person speaking with a man. I never saw any signs, no phone calls while we were together of this person texting anybody. And when she did make phone calls, she was speaking with her colleagues, and they were on video chats. Okay. So I never ever saw another person in the picture other than these two people. So when I did find out that, after I proposed to her, because we were living together, this girl was great. This girl never asked me for money. All she wanted me to do was just, make her breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Reaction room? Are you serious? You go to the Philippines and you cooking somebody else breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And you paying the bills after she get off work? Bro, what in the is wrong with your ass? This is already sounding down bad while you got played, bro. I could already tell. You were out there simping it up, family. Shout out to Black Male Travels for this video. But bruh, I was gonna cook you a little bit more, but we're gonna get back to the reaction where you're actually gonna cook yourself.
She came home to my place, changed her clothes, wore her little panties, her little t-shirt, hugged up on me on the couch, watched TV, had sex, went to sleep, and it was like, rinse, wash, repeat.
He got that Eric Benet bandana rag on. See, most Negroes don't wear like this. I'm sorry. He already kind of, he sound like he from New York though. Y'all kind of weird out there.
So after about 4 months of doing this, I'm like, okay, I can see myself living with this person. How about I get the engagement and maybe do like a 14-month engagement, 16-month engagement, and at least, now we got 2 years under our belt living together. I can approach and say, okay, well, let's get married. But you got the ring on your finger. People can't say you're not legitimate. You're not, just some floozy. You got a ring on your finger and somebody saying, yeah, we're gonna get married.
Okay, and that's when things start going left, when you put the ring on the finger?
No, I didn't get to put the ring on her finger because when I told her that I would like to get married and showed her the ring, that's where she told me, I have something to tell you. I have a boyfriend. And I said, what? A boyfriend?
Hold on, bro. Let's back this up. I'm trying to be fair, man. Cause you got a bandana on, brother. You probably got a Harley, something like that. You kind of a weird dude anyway. You move from the States to the Philippines. Find a Filipino chick. She's working. You making her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You clapping for 4 months, got her in panties and all of that. And you want to get married to her. She tell you she got a boyfriend. Bruh, your D is trash. It's the only thing gotta be. It has never been, and I'm ugly. It has never been in my natural born life I have clapped somebody for 4 months straight and they did not want to go to the next level. Especially in a foreign country where women are dying to go to the next level. Bruh, something is wrong with you. Seriously, your ass is on here lying or something. It's not no fucking way possible that this is what you seeing happen. It's something else you ain't talking about, bro. You must can't clap or something, but let's go on. Let's hear it.
And I said, what? A boyfriend? And I was perplexed because the first thing I started thinking of is, does he know we're having sex? I mean, I'm saying this jokingly in my brain because I'm like, this is not the same anymore. And I'm like, how can you be having him? Does he know?
What you mean this is not the same? You acting like you lined it up so big you didn't stretch the hole out? Nah, bro. That's not what you did. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you that's not what y'all gotta stop lying out here in these international streets. I'm gonna tell you why bruh's lying. Let's continue.
In my head. And it was really just like, okay, so who is he? Are you getting rid of him? What is, what's going on? Because like, it's like, I need to know where, it's a lot of, just a lot of confusion.
She already told you. What do you mean, what do you need to know? She already told you she got a boyfriend. Because you didn't you supposed to open up that hole a lot, which you never did. But this dude is funny. If I could smoke, I don't even smoke weed, but if I could hit a blunt and just get some Hennessy and talk to him about his life, I know he's gonna be telling Eddies. That's a Del Paso Heights word for lies, by the way. He's gonna be Eddie.
A confusion, not understanding like how, where. Initially, she was working about, I want to say like 10 hours a day. And because she was in finance, she was in accounting, I had asked her, listen, I have people in America, they have their own accounting firm. I'm willing to give you your salary for 3 months. You take this salary, which is like $300, so I was giving her like $1,200 for her to quit her job for 4 months, learn these books, learn taxes in America. And basically now you can do taxes for my friends in America doing 4 clients a week, which literally would have given her $600 a week. Now times that times 4. She's only earning $300 a month. That was what I proposed to her when I proposed, just after I proposed that to her, I proposed about the ring. And basically, it was like a slap in the face for her to say, I can't because of this.
Let's rewind. Ask the girl to marry you. She says, I got a boyfriend. You come back and say, look, you're only making $300 a month. I will pay $300 a month times 4 for you to learn these books, and then I can get you to my friends who can do taxes. You can pay them. Which is, let me just tell you this. Nobody got friends like this overseas. I'm gonna tell you like that. People be lying, bro. When somebody typically lives overseas and they black, I'm not saying that you can't trust them, but it's a lot of brothers that talk like this. And if they got those kind of connections, usually they gonna stay in the States. Cause if they can open the doors like that for somebody overseas, they can open the door like for themselves out there too. And typically this probably was never gonna happen. It's probably gonna be a lie. But it just goes to show how much she did not want to deal with your ass. She did not want to deal with you despite your cooking 3 times a day. When she got off work, she did not want to go further with you, which is completely freaking unheard of for a woman in the third world to say, I would rather stay with my local guy than the USA in all of your opportunities. Bruh's not telling something.
Filipino or?
Yeah, he was Filipino. Some dude from the province, had no job, living at home with his mom. And it was perplexing because
How old was she?
she was about 23, 24.
Oh, okay.
And
She's still on that type of time.
it's just perplexing. Her boyfriend didn't have no job, had no income, was living at home with his parents. She's living with me. I'm making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We having nooners.
You guys throw that in, huh? Made all that waffles for nothing. What was you doing all day? How was you getting money? Because you're the man. How you making breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I don't cook shit in Uganda. I don't cook anything. In fact, I don't cook anything. I don't even wash dishes. How is an American man in the Philippines doing stuff like domestic work? Nothing wrong with a man doing domestic work, but you're cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I don't get it.
All her whole wardrobe changed because of me. Now, she never asked me for no money, and I never gave her none.
Okay.
But we had a really great, I want to say, relationship.
Okay. Let's look at it. So you're not giving her no money, but you making sure she eat though, right? Chick is making $300 a month. That, you know, guys, you gotta be tricking when you're overseas, man. You gotta, you know, if you're a dude and you're a foreign guy, I hate to tell you brothers this, for the most part, this is true though. If a woman is making $300 a month overseas, even if she is living with you, you don't have to add on that amount, player. You gotta be. You gonna call me a trick in the comment section? I don't give a zuck. You ready to be doubling up? You better be, especially if she's tier 1. If she's booty clapping tier 1, you ain't giving her none, but you making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Listen, man, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You better be doubling, tripling that up, because to be a woman is expensive. Women need what? Hair. If they black, African weave, nails, makeup. If you got a woman that goes to the gym, that's money. Supplements, gas, transport. You're not giving her no money for that. You come off as stingy. Nobody want to deal with your ass. You're older dude too. You like probably over 40. Come on, bro. You got to be cashing out. Got to instantly. I got a video called "I Walked in the Club, Instantly Start Tricking." If I was in America, this is just me. Ain't got to be you. But if I'm dating a woman in America, and let's say she making 60 grand a year, if she is tier 1, tier 2, booty clapping it up, I'm hitting her with $1,500 a month, $2,000, easy. Cause I'm tricking like that, easy. I'm just saying that you gotta pay. You gotta pay a price. You gotta trick it up, brother. You're over there not tricking it up. Just come back home, man. You messing it up for the real tricks. You're not. I hate dudes like this. Why you over there playing with it? You don't want to cash out? What's wrong with y'all?
But we had a really great, I want to say, relationship because we were intellectuals. We had things to talk about.
Now, was she still trying to continue the relationship
Things to talk about like what? She's 23.
once she told you, or you just kind of broke it off?
I broke it off because I was really effed up. I was so effed up because, like, I went to America, I got you this engagement ring, and it's like, yo, I feel stupid now. I feel real stupid for going all the way there.
Right.
Presenting her with the opportunity where she could leave her job, quit her job, and really start making some more money. And actually,
you're not giving her any money. All you do is cook foods. You're not clapping right. I can already tell because you lying, talking about it ain't the same. You're not cashing out. So if you're a dude, you're not cashing out. Providing, and I'm talking about, like, if you're in the third world, $300, you gotta, if she fine, you gotta come with $500. I'm sorry. If she wants to work in $300, you should at least match $300. Otherwise, you don't need to be with her, okay? If you can do it, which you should be able to do it because you're there. All right? So why would she trust that you could give her an opportunity to make more money? She already don't trust you because you're not cashing out. You're just clapping.
Earn more money so that we could actually leave the Philippines and do more things in life. That was my goal. That was my outlook, to basically look towards the future. So I just said, well, since you don't know what you want, we can't continue going on like this. And so That night, she moved back to her little apartment or whatever, her little room, and I had really nothing more to say to her except, like, what's going on? Did you make a decision yet? And she couldn't make a decision, so I can't sit there and be waiting for someone to make a decision where, once she told me her situation, where like who he was, no job, living at home, how could you have a relationship with someone like this where it's like you got a degree in college, you got a job, you're living with someone who's taking care of you full time. Like if something happened to her.
Because she not you like that, bro. Happens all the time. I don't know why American dudes feel like, and this is a problem that I see dudes having in Uganda. They come from the States or whatever, Britain, white dudes. They deal with chicks. I've been doing so much for her. Why she ain't dealing with me? Just because she not feeling you. That's all it is. You clapped a few times. But bruh, he's a local dude. He's a local dude. You not making her feel the kind of way that she wanted to feel for a local dude. And again, she clapped you for 4 months. You still wanted to be with her. You was so coochie whipped. You went back and asked her, have you made a decision? Even though she was lying to you and the dude. That's how down bad you was. That's called low self-esteem, bro. Not only on her side, but on yours as well.
Something happened to her, I'm putting my life on the line, to save her, for the simple fact because I'm thinking, this woman told me, yeah, we have a future together. We talked for like 2 whole months before we moved in together. Well, before she moved in with me. Look at how she misled me, thinking that I was actually having a relationship with someone in a monogamous relationship. I'm under that impression. And with her coming to my condo every day, her routine is just so feminine and like, okay, I'm yours, what are we eating? Oh, you cooked? Okay, great.
That boy loved to mention that he be cooking. It might have been trash, bro.
Don't cook. Maybe we'll go out to a restaurant, and just have a nice little meal out and just enjoy each other's company at like, a bar or something like that. Hear some music, hear karaoke. So we were having just a normal lifestyle. In the weekends, she would go to the province because, that's where her family's at. And I didn't know that's...
No, so you think she was going to the province. She was going to see that dude on the side. She was taking a little breakfast that you was cooking and taking it over there, and he had on some flip-flops and he was cracking them.
That's where he was at.
Okay. Now, do you still think that dating in the Philippines is better than dating in the West in America? Or do you think it's kind of all the same?
I'm going to say this. Dating in the Philippines has made me not want to trust women at all. Because the level of excuses and lies that they feel are justifiable. They feel, okay, it's okay for me to tell a little lie for no reason. They don't feel any compunction for misleading people because they feel it was the right thing to do. And I'm like, why do you think that? Why do you think telling me, this little lie, whether it be big, small, little, you still misled me. You still told me something that you knew was not factual. Just to what? Manipulate me or benefit from it?
Now, were you dating previously to her, different women in the Philippines?
No.
Okay. So how long had you been in the Philippines before you met her?
I was there before I met her 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't stay in the Philippines for no more than 6 months. Okay. So when I landed, I got familiarized with my area, and that was how I met her. Like going to the mall.
Do you think the overall demeanor of the women there is just a little bit more feminine?
I agree. It is feminine, but is it a sincere? Is it sincere femininity? Is it sincere where these women could be cosplaying for a moment in time just to say, okay, I know that I may have this going on, but I'm not gonna let you, I'm gonna lead you on to think something different. I'm not saying that there isn't any good women there. It's just like any, place. There's unicorns everywhere. You just gotta find them.
I'm tired of hearing this dude talk. But I'm gonna do another clap back to this guy. He said another video. He's blaming somebody else. So shout out to Black Males Travels, guys. Really good video. Shout out to him. Shout out to his brother too. Man, I don't hate him or anything like that. He used to stop cooking so damn much because obviously it ain't working. Subscribe, hit the bell. We out.